Welcome to Countryside Knitting. My name is Merete, and maybe you will meet Janne as well. I sit here and kind of feel the Christmas spirit coming slowly to me. It's a little bit early, but I want to show you what kind of things that I have that is of a Christmas feeling. It has Christmas feeling and it is handmade. Of course, you have to knit it before the Christmas starts. So I want to show you a little bit of what I have made earlier. And what I'm wearing is maybe one of my favorites. I have many favorites. This is Festive Yoke by Eli in Skeindeer Knits. I have made two. This is a little bit big, but I love it because it's very cozy to wrap around me, and it has no buttons, so it will be. But I will show you some of the things that I like to wear when it comes to Advent and Christmas. And what I have in my lap is a cardigan that I made in 2019, and I made it as a mystery Advent knit-along. And some knit-alongs are, you know, with mittens or socks, but this was a knitted kofte cardigan Christmas knit-along. So I had the pattern. It was split into 24, and I made it in time. So this is a Norwegian pattern called Hemma til jul, meaning home for Christmas, and it's made in Rauma finull, and Vanja Blix Langsrud is the designer. I haven't used it a lot. I should, so I have taken it out of the closet. It's knitted from the bottom and up, and you can see there's a very nice yeah, braid, that's the word. Very simple, almost like lice, but it's hearts. And I can show you more clearly. A traditional kind of flower on the top. And I knitted the sleeves separately, and I cut. I used my sewing machine, cut and sew it in. That's a shape I actually really like, because this, when you increase or decrease depending in a round, the fit is a little bit different, and I think it's difficult to say, but I really like this. But I do a lot of this nowadays. But this one is a very nice Christmas or winter feeling cardigan that I have made. Another that I have made, that is maybe my, if you think about really traditional favorite, this is Vossa kofte. I'm sorry, the battery got low. And it is a mess in the behind the scenes, which you don't have to think about. I was talking about Voss cardigan, and Voss is a place close to Bergen, and this is a pattern very traditional. I made it 30 years ago, as I said. I had been a student for many years, and I remember very well going to the yarn store, and I bought the yarn for three cardigans for me and my boyfriend, now who is my husband. So this is a pattern that is a lot of traditional squares put together. You have to keep your eye in the diagram so you don't mess up. It's knitted from the bottom and up. The sleeves are sewn into. You have to cut and then sew it in. And I had I knitted a little bit extra so that I could wrap it over the seam, and it's very nice. My mother helped me doing that. At that time I hadn't done it alone. And the buttons are traditional, you can see. This is quite big. I use it outside other cardigans in the winter time. So, and I feel very Norwegian, even though this may be also a traditional pattern from other places, because it's a common heritage. I could talk more about that another time. But this is really a favorite, and it's 3-ply Rauma wool. It's rather thick, but it's very. You cannot see that it's worn, even though it's 30 years. I had put it away for some years though, but I'm very happy I remembered it and used it. Another cardigan that it's not a Christmas pattern, of course, but it's traditional, and I use it a lot in the winter time, and it reminds me of gingerbread. This is Fana. That's another place in Bergen. It's super easy to knit with the stripes and the lice and the star, and it's the same that the sleeves you have to cut the body and then sew it on. This is another favorite, but the old patterns were very wide. So in the 80s and 90s, the sleeves were enormously bigger than this one. So I made this much more narrow, body shaped. So this is a very nice one. I also made it in green, dark green, and I have made one for my daughter in burgundy. Fana. Super easy, traditional, easy to get patterns from all of the yarn companies, I think. I also have cardigan, I think that's only in Norwegian. It's called trudelutt. It's the needle lady who has other designs. It wasn't meant to be a Christmas cardigan, but I chose Christmas colors, so this is what it looks like. And the thing about this pattern was that you should take a trudelutt. What would trudelutt mean? It's like toodly-doo. It's like it's a small kind of a melody almost. You put the flower wherever you want. So I have, I don't know how many, but some places I have this flower. It was a fun way of making a pattern, and knitted from the bottom, I think, and raglan, and a very nice detail that the leaves meet in the middle, if you can see. This one is not used very much because it's a little bit tight and I haven't put in buttons, but I will start using it, have the buttons sewn in, or give it away to somebody. It's very nice. It cannot be just in my closet. Another jacket that I have that is easier to knit, it's a sweater pattern from Hillesvåg. It's thicker yarn. This is Varde. This is from Hillesvåg. It's a felt wool. And it's a little bit rough when you touch it and when you knit with it, but when you use it and when you wash it, it's super soft, and it has a halo that is absolutely fantastic. This was a sweater. I made it into a cardigan. Big and nice to have on the top of other cardigans or sweaters or whatever. I like to knit shawls, and I have made some snip shawl that is kind of a bunad shawl from Husfliden. This is Rauma lamb's wool, 130 gram, I think. A triangular shaped shawl with some knit together and yarn over, and shimning. The lace is from Shimning, Sofia Capelle's pattern. This is very nice. It's very the yarn is very thin, so it's easy to wear like this in the winter time. Another shawl that I made many years ago that I crocheted. That was almost a miracle. I didn't know very much about crochet at that time, but I found this was also Rauma. It's Vams. It's a very thick yarn, super easy, nice, triangular shaped, more like you can be the Nissemor, the Santa Claus female version. I also have some smaller things. I have knitted Heart of the Forest socks by Sofia Capelle. I think I started 3 years ago, so I used 2 Christmases to make them finish, and now I can use them. It's very Christmassy with the trees, and there's also a heart under the heel, if you can see it here. These are for using inside carefully because they are so lovely. They are knitted in sisu, sock yarn, Norwegian. Now that she has this pattern in her book, it is not available in Ravelry, but I guess it will be available in Ravelry later on. and the book is only in Swedish. I also have a pair of mittens. This is a Skeindeer design. In Norwegian, julenott. I think they're called julenott anyway. It's an English pattern, and this was a mystery advent knit split up in 4. So it was kind of exciting when you started here. You didn't know what would come, but then you could see it as the weeks went by. This is also Finul Osk, something like that. I'm not sure. I have used it a lot, so it has started to get a nice halo and a soft feeling that wool gets when it's getting used. I'm very afraid of losing those. So I almost like I cannot wear them, but I have worn them. And I think that the Christmas cardigan, the Festive yoke, that is Skeindeer, is the one that I have used most. This is Osk from Hillesvåg, and this pattern is done like that. You get 16 different charts that you can mix and match. The order you want, how many you want. So I didn't do it all the way, but of course you can have this cardigan all the way with the stranded knitting. It's knitted top down. Grey and burgundy is very Christmassy to me, and with reindeers. I also put in the contrast color on the top and on the bottom, and for the button bands also, to a kind of an accent. This is a very nice cardigan that I really like. So what I do now when it's getting closer to Christmas is that I do what I should have done to not be in a hurry now, but my family wants socks, so I knit socks. This is one. I immediately start number 1, so that it will not be a single one. And I also have a green one. This is Fabel from Drops, and this is with kid mohair yarn. So it's double, and it's really soft and nice. So my family will get their socks at the end. A last thing that I want to show you is I was looking for some Christmas hats, but I couldn't find them, so I just took what I have in my bag. This is what I have started to use. It's a very nice brown basket. What do you call it? I call it basket. It's a Norwegian design, Wenche Roald. So when I go out and it's cold, I make sure my hair is in front of my ears, and I pull it down, so I use it like this. I like this a lot, and with this little look on the top, I'm ready for winter. I have more. I have a lot of things, you know, you must think I'm crazy. I have so much in my collection, but I use it as much as I can. I think I will give it away someday. I have a lot of kids, and maybe my family will grow sometimes. I don't know. I have a lot of things that I don't want to sell. I just want to look at it, use it, and then someday give it away. Well, that was me in some weeks ahead of Advent. I don't know if you are knitting things for Christmas for yourself or for your family or gifts. Please comment what you do. But if you have some plans, you should start now. That is why I'm making this now. And even I really like to think about Christmas, when Christmas is not just around the corner, so there is not so much to be in a hurry for. I can think that I have enough of time. Well, but I know that it will get busier when it gets closer. Well, this was just a little bonus before Christmas, or waiting for Christmas episode. So maybe Janne will come right now If not, I will say goodbye. I'll put the text here, I think, to tell you what happens. But I really want to thank you for watching, for commenting. We do double versions of the episodes. It's a little bit extra work, but we really like to get out to you that don't understand Norwegian. So that is why we do it, because of the nice comments. And thank you to those who are patrons. Some have been, and some maybe will be, and some are, and not so many. But a little bit of financial support is very nice. In the Patreon, you will get some extra materials, a pattern or 2 or 3, and you will have a preview of the episodes. We also have coffee, where you can buy us a symbolic cup of coffee by using PayPal. Yeah. So, but this channel is free, and it will always be that. So, thank you so much for watching, and have a very nice time now until Christmas. Bye bye.
Hello and welcome to the second floor. Today I will speak to Christmas. Before Christmas and Christmas. For a few years ago I made this to my family. They get a bottle of wine or other thing, and I made this on outside, because the wine will not be hot, it will be cool. So I made one more. This is for a bigger bottle. You see, a water bottle. And I made once more to the bigger bottle. Look like this around. So I like them. It's I think they are decorating to Christmas. I am knitting lots of pillows, and I have lots of Christmas pillows. I don't have all the pillows I have, but I have some of them. This is one. This is a winter night. This pillow is. My pattern are in Norwegian, not in English. But all my pillow is short, so you can count and knit them. This is, and it's like on the other side. You see the inch, and more inch. This is Lucia's pute. And the same on the other side. This is in white finull and yarn from Garn. A lady who is dyeing yarn in Bodø. And this is the rose. We like to call it Selbu rose, but it's not Norwegian. It's too old for that. So this is that pillow. And one of my favorite is this. And this is also in the back side. And this is in Charisma from Drops. This is in finull and the same from Bodø. And this is one in finull. This is Christmas on Hansgarn. you see the, oh, it's it's the wrong way. You see, this is the sheep, this is the Hanska rose, and you have people. You have a guy, man, and you have a girl. So it's a lot of things. It's happening on the pillow, and it's the same on the other side. And this Christmas, I have also made a pillow, and this is the Christmas pillow. This is peace. I will say it's peace light if you translate it from Norwegian. So I think we have to be have more peace. You have to not fight for everything. So, and it's the same on the other side. Yes. And I have made a coal and a hat to myself. This is the coal. Christmas coal. And this is my hat. Oh. I think I knitted 2 years ago. Maybe 3, but I don't remember. But you have this coal, you can have other ways. It's the same. So we can turn it around. Oh. Yes, and I have Christmas stocking. My own pattern. This is, I have 2. And this is, they are knitted in Charisma from Drops. And I have fleece inside. And then I have a Christmas jacket. Oh. This is a jacket. This is a local designer called Anne Kjerstin Hegdal. She's living on the other island, just with me. And this is the bottom. And you have the sleeves, bottom on the sleeves. And the top. And I wear this in last November, half of November and December. So I use it not so much. But I use it all the time in Christmas. And I have a dolly. This is thin yarn. This is one of my dolly. I have a lot of them. Some in red and some in green. So it's 4 times this size. So, and I have an old embroidery that I don't use anymore. So I have it on the kitchen. But now I take it down because we don't have the wool. It hangs on more. So I make a bag of it. A big bag. A knitting bag. I have lots of projects in this Christmas project. So, and I have some Christmas knitting bag. This is one of them. I get this fabric for some years ago, and I think I made a couple, 3, 4 maybe, and Synnøve, one of my friends, have one. And I haven't used it for 10 months. You see, I will use it now. And I have made some new, but I don't think I will have them by myself because I can't have so many. But here is the first one. There is once more the same pattern on the other side. You see it's Christmas, and it's this, and this is red on the back side. So you see I have made something, but this Christmas I am knitting socks to my family, and I have been knit 26 pairs of socks. This is one of them. This is in Festive from Rauma. I like that sock yarn so much because it's you have the socks very long. This is in size 37 to a grandchild, and this is 25 to another grandchild. This is an other heel. This is an other heel, you see. So I have a half pair of socks that is not finished, but it's size 45, so it takes some time. And I have socks to myself, but no, it's not enough yarn. So this was the rest. This is stone wash, Ad Libris Socky stone wash from Ad Libris. That's a wonderful sock yarn. The thickest sock yarn I knit in that, because they are good to knit and they are strong, and yes, I like them, and you can wash them over and over again. And Fabel is the thinnest yarn I like. This is Fabel and a hand-made sock yarn. But Fabel, so this is two threads. This is Festive. So Fabel, Festive, and Socky Stonewash. That's my best sock yarn. This is thick. This is mitten, and this is the thinnest. But you have two threads here. So if you just have a Fabel, it's a great sock yarn for thin socks. So this is my favorite. I don't know which you have to favorite, but this is Norwegian, this is drops, this is Rauma drops, and this is Ad Libris. So I will go to the post office because there are more yarn waiting for me, because I don't have any more. It's empty. And I don't think I have, I don't think I have, would say that because I have so much yarn. But this is my favorite, one of my favorite, and it's empty. It's not, I haven't a once more meter left. It's empty, total empty. So that was some from my Christmas. What I have, the most of it is my own design, but something are you can buy. Buy from me.
Holdeplass, Polens dag.